Sixteen's 5,000 horsepower V16 engine in action. All the way back in 2013, Devel, a Dubai-based cottage automaker, announced it would have a 5,000 horsepower V16 powered supercar capable of surpassing 300 miles per hour. Most of the world, us included, nodded and said good luck with that. With lofty goals in mind, the company reached out to the Michigan-based Steve Morris Engines to see if the company could hit the magic number. Steve Morris, the guy behind the company, said absolutely. After about a year of radio silence from the Devel, Morris went to work designing a 16-cylinder engine with two development goals: hit 5,000 horsepower on a dyno and not be a grenade. The first part would be no problem for Morris. He's no stranger to high horsepower forced induction engines. Heck, you can call him up right now and order up a 4,000 horsepower capable Chevrolet big blocks for the princely sum of $63,999. Of course, that's just for a long block. However, designing a custom V16 engine and making sure it survives use and abuse is another challenge entirely. Morris borrowed ideas from some of the engines he's most familiar with. Obviously, the design should remind of an ultra-long LS-style Chevrolet engine, but he also uses some tricks he's learned from Chevy big blocks and Chrysler Hemi engines. The 16 cylinders displace 12.3 liters, while four massive 81mm turbochargers help the beast breathe, and with the right combination of fuel, Morris prefers C16 race gas because of its stability and boost level. It hits the number he set out to achieve. Instead of producing two enormous cylinder heads, Morris decided to use four separate heads, which reduces cost, makes repairs easier and should be more reliable. When the next generation Infiniti QX50 crossover arrives next year as a 2019 model, it will be powered by a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, introducing a technology never seen before in a. Of course, Morris is quick to say that the 5,000 horsepower engine will be geared more toward the track variant of Devel's supercar. The plan is to start casting blocks to reduce cost and help with cooling. The downside of a cast aluminum block is that it isn't as strong as a billet block, and the power is expected to scale accordingly. The force-fed cast block V16 engines will produce around 3,000 horsepower, with its naturally aspirated sibling making around 1,000. These are the ones you'll see if the Devel 16 comes to fruition and swings over to the US. The car will also use torque management and traction control systems to limit how much power actually hits the wheels, which shouldn't be surprising for a supercar with thousands of horsepower on tap. Morris also notes that a cylinder is firing every 45 degrees of the engine and number 39's cycle, making it smooth despite the huge power it produces. Morris has no idea how many engines he's going to produce for Devel. He expects around 20, but was clear that he'll build as many as they need. If you want one of these to slam into a car, you're kind of out of luck. While Morris can sell one of these to someone with enough cash, it can't be for automotive use. Devel has the exclusive rights for that. However, there's something about a 5,000 horsepower V16 jet boat that makes us feel good inside. If the Devel 16 runs out of steam in production, it and number 39's good to know these engines do exist and make insane amounts of power. Check out the video of the monster V16 on the dyno above. Wesley Wren. Wesley is an associate editor at Automaker. He loves cutting up old cars, listening to weird music, and going fast. See more by this author. Car life, car news, supercars, authors, Wesley Wren. But wait, there's more: luxury, other news, DIY,